friends, welcome. It's Rachel here, and today I'm making a layout for Scrapbook Nerd, a part of the Sunday challenge. I did want to start off this video by saying I made a huge error. Look, I cut this paper to 8.5 by 10. It was obviously supposed to be 8.5 by 11. Oh my goodness. I didn't notice this until I started doing this voiceover. And then I stopped in the middle of my voiceover and I'm like, what? Is that 10 inches? And so I stopped the video and deleted that and went to check, and yep, it's 10 inches. So I'm going to have to add a little to the bottom and top or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to do something about it. But I was like, are you kidding me? It was such a nice layout too, but that's okay. We'll add some kind of pattern paper to the top and bottom and make it look like it was meant to be that way. All right, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But for now, for the time being, we'll just pretend it's 8.5 by 11 and just pretend that it's fine. While I was waiting for the paint to dry, I decided to work on some layers here. I love this little paint palette ephemera piece. I think it's so pretty, and I really, really wanted to use it. And I had this cut apart, and I'm going to cut out a tag. This is a photo of Andy and I going to a play one morning. It was a Sunday morning, and we went to the local theater and saw a play. Oh, I should also say the Sunday challenge is, drumroll please, the challenge is to use paint in your project. So you could make any kind of project you want as long as it has paint. So go to the Scrapbook Nerd Facebook group that'll be linked in the description below, and you can join in on the challenge and be entered into winning a prize. So I'm just adhering these layers together while the paper dries. I needed something to do, so I thought I might as well start gluing things together, and I really like the way this is looking. And after everything's together, I am going to do some sewing, but for now we're going to adhere it to the page and start assembling things, and the glue is mostly dry. I'm also going to add a doily as well. I love adding doilies to my page. I always add them. And I love how this is starting to come together. So I just used some plain, normal, white acrylic paint, and I just used a long, flat paintbrush to get these paint strokes. And I really like the looks of that, especially when I have pattern paper that's kind of bold. I am very much a white background girly, so I don't use a lot of pattern paper in my backgrounds. But lately I have been, and I'm liking it. And paint for me, for someone who isn't into the bold backgrounds as much, it's how I kind of sneak into that. So yeah, just adding that in the background, and then my title is going to be fantastic. It's simple, and I don't know, it's just a word. I don't know, I'm not a big title person, but it fit there really nicely, and I really like the way that looked, so we're going to put that there. I am going to add that heart in later, but I wanted to add some clusters first, and then I'll add in the little sprinkly bits. So just trying to figure out what I'm adding, where I'm adding it, and yeah, so I hope you're doing well. Let's see, by the time this video goes up, it's end of May, but right now when I'm recording this, it's in the middle of May, and the weather's finally starting to get nicer where I live in southern Ontario. We have had like a few days in the low 20s and lots of days in the teens with sun, Celsius, I should say, not Fahrenheit. And so that has been super lovely. The sun is just so healing and so lovely. So I really appreciate having some sunshine. Doesn't matter as much about how warm it is, just the sunshine can make such a huge difference. And I like going on walks every day, especially in this nice weather. So definitely makes the walks a lot nicer. So in this cluster here, I am adding that little word strip. I like that the blue matches with it all, and going to add that half label that I had there as well and do a little bit of journaling, just explaining what we were doing. I should also add that hopefully by the time this video goes up, the weather is a lot nicer than in the teens. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be 12 degrees Celsius, but probably by the time this video goes up, hopefully it'll be in the mid-20s by then. Very excited for summer. We're hoping to do lots of kayaking and hoping to do Lots of just outdoor things. I love being outdoors so much, especially since we get such brutal winters. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. I'm not a winter person. I don't do winter sports or anything, so not my thing. Wow, that went by so fast. Okay, I'm going to put the links down below. Come join us in the challenge, and I hope you have a great day.